Sports give kids so much more than wins and losses. They build confidence, teamwork, leadership, resilience, lessons that prepare them for success in school, in careers, and in life. None of that matters if kids aren't safe. A concussion, an injury, or unsafe conditions can end a child's sports journey too soon. Safe Sports Network is there, on the sidelines, in schools, and in our community, preventing injuries, responding to emergencies, and guiding kids safely back to the games they love. With every donation, you're not just funding a program, you're protecting kids' futures. You're investing in safer fields, gyms, and rinks. Please join us. Support Safe Sports Network, because every child deserves to play safe.
It's Tebow. He's running all the way back to the left of the 5-yard line, stretches it out. That's Anthony D. He gets out to the 25. He breaks another tackle to the 30, the 35, the 40, 50, the 45, the 40, 30, 25. There's nobody near him.
No flags.
What a play.
Anthony D goes the distance. D stands for distance. Come the Clippers. On the low block, kick out, downtown, Yahtzee! By Landry, 0-0, 0-on-0. Caruso from downtown, knocks down a triple.
In front of the goal mouth, they jump for it. The header finds the back of the net. Hadley Camo with a spectacular play.
Facing off against the #1 ranked Stags of Cheverus High School with a record of 8-9. Now let's meet the players. We'll begin with the team members of Bonny High School. Number 4, Amelia Freeze. Number 5, Nora Spires. Number 13, Peyton Campabasso. Number 14, Nevaeh Hagerman. Number 18, Lila Boudreaux. Number 26, Lydia Weeks. Number 33, Jaden McGarry. And number 35, Haley Elwell. And the starters for the Scots. Number 22, second baseman, Leah Story. Center fielder, number 2, Captain Madison Weeks. Shortstop number 12, Reese Bryant. Pitcher number 8, Captain Bella Hanson. Left fielder number 6, Catherine Lopresti. Designated player number 20, Lily Regan. Third baseman number 1, Emily Ireland. First baseman number 9, Captain Lily Parker. Right fielder number 3, Leah Curtis. And the catcher number 7, Emma Toomey. Bonny Eagle is coached by Travis Demmons, assisted by P.J. Bryant, Olivia Howe, Emma Burnham, and Morgan Bollier. Now the team members, first Cheverus High School, number 1, Gianna Murphy. Number 3, Angelina Valiente. Number 4, Chloe Sylvester. Number 5, Madeline Clark. Number 10, Avery Campbell. Number 12, Sophia Francosi. And number 22, Natalie Cobbett. The start is for Cheverus. Left fielder number 23, Cameron Gagnon. Pitcher number 19, Captain Allison Barrett. Center fielder number 6, Captain Haley Lamonte. First baseman number 11, Abby Kelly. Second baseman number 9, Captain Anna Goodman. Shortstop number 2, Kylie Lampton. Third baseman number 7, Anna Kennedy Johnson. Captain. The right fielder number 14, Sadie Collins. Designated player number 8, Maddie Brown. And captain for the Stags, number 20, Temperance Lovejoy. Cheverus is coached by John Eisenhower, assisted by Danica Gleason, Carrie Heaven, Kelsey Courier, Ralph Hendricks, and Lindsay Eisenhower. Team managers are Katie Napolitano and Ada Poltora. Your game officials are Narciso Torres at the plate, Sean Staples has first base, and Lee Smith is at third base. Our certified athletic trainer caring for the athletes is Greg Tozy from Deering High School. Tonight we welcome all veterans and active military members to the game and thank them for their service and sacrifices. Now let us all honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening and welcome to the University of Southern Maine. This is the Class A South final between Cheverus and Bonny Eagle. It should be a great one. My name is Aaron Morse, and today's MPA Class A Regional Final is brought to you by THG Sports Network in conjunction with the NFHS Network. It is the top seed Cheverus Stags and the number 2 seed Bonny Eagle Scots, and Cheverus comes into this one undefeated against MPA competition, 16-0 during the regular season. They waltzed to 8-0 win over Biddeford and 10-0 win over Gorham in the playoffs so far. And if you look at their schedule this year against teams from Maine, They haven't given up more than 1 run in any game this season, and a big reason why in the circle, Addison DeRoche. She is a junior. She led them to a state title 2 years ago as a 9th grader. She is committed to Florida State University already for her college. That is if you don't know, that is a very good ACC program, and so she is quite the pitcher, maybe one of the best we've ever seen in Maine softball history. And again, only a junior out there in the circle. Cheverus did not win the state title last year, but they're looking to take it back this season. Meanwhile, Bonny Eagles in the regional final for the first time since 1995, so it's been over 30 years for them. And they did play Cheverus during the regular season. They lost 6-0, and really, if they hadn't made 5 errors, that game might have been even closer. So if they can avoid being their own worst enemy, they have a chance to stay with the Stags in this one. Their only losses this year were to Westbrook and Cheverus. They lost twice to Westbrook, once to Cheverus. They beat Westbrook to get here. They beat Westbrook 3 days ago, 7-3. So they got Westbrook back. Now they'll look to do the same against Cheverus, but Cheverus obviously a very, very tough task indeed. Bonny Eagle, here's their lineup. Leah Story leads off and plays second base. Batting second, the center fielder, Madison Weeks. Batting third, the shortstop, Reese Bryant. Batting fourth, the pitcher, Bella Hansen. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Catherine Lopresti. Batting sixth, the designated player, Lily Regan. Batting seventh is the third baseman, Emily Ireland. Batting eighth, the first baseman, Lily Parker. Batting ninth, the right fielder, Leah Curtis. Defensively for Cheverus, looks like this. Cameron Gagnon is the left fielder. Haley Lamontagne, a finalist for Miss Maine softball, is in center. Sadie Collins is in right. Anna Kennedy Jensen's at third. Kylie Lamson is at short. Anna Goodman's the second baseman. Abby Kelly's at first. Temperance Lovejoy does the catching, and there's Addison DeRoche in the circle, the right-hander for the top-seeded Cheverus Stags. The winner of this game will play the winner of Hamden Academy, the 5th seed in the north. They're taking on the 2nd seed Lewiston at the same time as this game. That game taking place at Central Maine Community College. The winner of this game will play the winner of that game on Saturday at 1 o'clock at Central Maine Community College in the Class A championship game. Losing the 2 seed in the north beats Skowhegan, the 3 seed, to get to the final, and then Hamden Academy upset the top seed Oxford Hills in 11 innings to get to that matchup with Lewiston. Meanwhile, Cheverus, the top seed in the south, 10-0 win over the 4th seed Gorham, and Bonny Eagle, the 2nd seed, beat the 3 seed Westbrook 7-3, a team they had lost to twice during the regular season. All right, here we go. Leah Story and company will try to solve Addison DeRoche. A very tough pitcher, but Bonny Eagle is a tough team. Left-handed batting Story will get things going. The pitch. A fastball zips in there for a ball inside. 1-0, and we are underway at 6:56 in the Class A South final. Cheverus and Bonny Eagle. Next offering. Fouled back, and the count moves even 1-1 on Leah Story, left-handed bat, to start things off for the Scots. A team that's been on the rise in recent years, and this team has really put it all together. The next offering is up and in, and the count moves to 2-1. That 6-0 loss for Bonny Eagle to Cheverus was actually one of the closer games Cheverus has played this season. The delivery is going to be a called strike that time. Count moves even 2-2. Their closest game was a 4-0 win over Scarborough for Cheverus. They also had a 6-1 win over Gorham that was relatively close compared to some of their other games. Next offering, swing and a miss, strike 3, and DeRoche starts things off there with a strikeout, and that'll bring up Madison Weeks, the center fielder for Bonny Eagle. But no team has scored more than 1 run in a game this year against Cheverus, at least from the state of Maine. Cheverus did play a few teams from outside of Maine. Those don't count towards their record here. That delivery is on the outside corner for a called strike. 0-1 on Weeks. No score, we're just underway, top of the first inning. That delivery is going to be a ball, so the count is even 1-1 on Weeks. Bonny Eagle, before the year, they were listed as one of the teams to watch in Maine as that delivery is fouled back. People kind of saw this coming. They're getting players from some Little League softball teams that made runs in the New England Regional and back in 2022, 2023, filtering up to the high school now. And trying to make an impact. Count is 1-2, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So DeRoche, back-to-back strikeouts to start. The Florida State commit will now face another Division I commit, but watch the pitch here on the replay, folks. Right on by her. But here's a Division I recruit as well, Reese Bryant, University of Maine commit. Shortstop, right-handed bat up there. Shows bunt, and that is called a ball. 1-0 on Bryant. No score at top of the first. Bonny Eagle just really kind of had to play a perfect game to match DeRoche. Can't hurt yourself with errors like they did the first time around. That delivery is fouled back, and the count is even 1-1. And can somehow get someone on base, figure out a way to get them around. Runs will be at a premium. 1 ball, 1 strike on Bryant. The pitch. Check swing, and they appeal. She held up. The count is 2-1 on Bryant. 2 outs, bases empty, top of the first. This is the Class A South final. Winner moving on to the championship game. Swing and a miss, and the count even 2-2 on Bryant. It is not uncommon for DeRoche to strike out almost every batter she faces in a game. She has had games where she struck out 19 of 21, for instance. The next offering, fouled straight back. So there's not often a lot for her fielders to do in the game. 2-2 on Reese Bryant. Last year, Wyndham actually won the state title. The next offering is up high and outside. They had an ace pitcher who led them to the state title last year. She graduated, and so now Cheverus is right back where they were 2 years ago as the favorites to win it, and they did that when DeRoche was a 9th grader. Now a junior looking to once again bring home the state championship. 3-2 on Bryant. That is strike 3 call. So DeRoche strikes out the side at the top of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Bottom 1 we go. Bonny Eagle nothing. Cheverus coming up here on the NFHS Network.
Hi, this is Deb Cody with the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I have a passion for helping people, and I love to help people with their real estate goals, whether it's buying, selling, or investing. I'm licensed in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine, and work with an incredible team, the Dow Group, which has been the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire for the past several years. Collectively, the team has sold over $1 billion worth of real estate in the past 20 years. If you're curious to know what the local market is like in your area, feel free to reach out via my website, deb.thedowgroup.com, and let's get connected.
Bottom of the first we go. Here's the starting lineup for the Cheverus Stags. Leading off the left fielder, Cameron Gagnon. Batting second, the pitcher, Addison DeRoche. Batting third, the center fielder, Haley Lamontagne. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Abby Kelly. Batting fifth, the second baseman, Anna Goodman. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Kylie Lamson. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Anna Kennedy Jensen. Batting eighth, the right fielder, Sadie Collins. And batting ninth, the designated player, and she is Maddie Brown. And Temperance Lovejoy won't be hitting, but she is the catcher for Cheverus. Defensively for Bonny Eagle, Catherine Lopresti's in left, Madison Weeks in center, Leah Curtis in right, Emily Ireland at third, Reese Bryant the shortstop, Leah Story at second, Lily Parker at first, Emma Toomey doing the catching, and Bella Hansen in the circle for the Scots. Bella Hansen is a senior captain, so her final go-around, hoping to pitch her way past DeRoche and Cheverus. And Gagnon to lead things off, a 9th grader at the top of the lineup. So how about that, Cameron Gagnon? We called this C-South title game earlier. Of course, this is the A-South title game. Class C-South title game. There were really no 9th graders in that game. There's got a few here, including Gagnon. The delivery to her is fouled straight back. 0-1 on Gagnon as Hansen delivering that one. So Bella Hansen in the circle for this Bonny Eagle team that, again, this is their first regional final in over 30 years. So this is a big one for them. The 0-1, a high drive to right center. It's Weeks on the move, shy of the track, makes the catch. One away here in the first. And that'll bring up DeRoche, who, oh, by the way, can also hit for Cheverus, the junior captain. Addison DeRoche stepping in, trying to help out her own cause against her counterpart, Hansen in the circle, and the pitch. Off speed, called a ball up and away. 1-0 on DeRoche. DeRoche steps back in that right-handed hitter's batter's box for Cheverus, and the pitch to her. Fouled off first base side, and the count moves even, 1-1. DeRoche steps way out of the batter's box over by the grass, now walks back in. She's ready, and the pitch to her. Loop her down the right field line, that's gonna be a foul ball onto the warning track, and the count moves to 1-2 on the junior. Already committed to Florida State University to continue her softball career after high school. The 1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. So Hansen strikes her out. And there's 2 away as we check out the replay of this pitch from Hansen to DeRoche. Got her that time. And there's 2 down for Haley Lamontagne, a finalist for Miss Maine softball, which goes to the top senior in the state of Maine. Left-handed bat, the delivery to her is a little bit outside for a ball. 1-0, left-handed hitter up there at the plate for the Stags. And the delivery on the way. Off speed, going to be called a strike. Count moves even, 1 ball and 1 strike on Lamontagne. Next offering. Popped up, playable behind home plate. Off with the mask, the catcher Toomey makes the catch, side retired. Well done by Bella Hansen. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. We're through 1 Class A South final, no score. Bonny Eagle Cheverus here on the NFHS Network.
Hi, this is Ryan from Earth Tech Systems in Harvard, Massachusetts, taking a look at the first step of our geothermal installation. Let's go check it out.
Well, both pitchers looking quite sharp in their respective first innings of work. We go to the top of the second, no score. Cheverus and Bonny Eagle. Today's MPA Class A Regional Final is brought to you by THG Sports Network in conjunction with the NFHS Network. Addison DeRoche, the junior captain for Cheverus, back out there. She struck out the side in the first. She'll face Bella Hansen, Catherine Lopresti, and Lily Regan to begin the second inning. Her counterpart Hansen was able to strike out DeRoche in the bottom half of the first. Now Hansen will try to do something at the plate, the cleanup hitter for the Scots of Bonny Eagle. Back in 1995, Bonny Eagle did make it to the state championship game. It would take what would be considered a big upset to do it again, but who knows? They've already beaten a team in the previous round who they had lost to twice. And the only other team they lost to this year was Cheverus, 6-0. In a game where, again, where they made 5 errors. So if they can avoid those self-inflicted wounds, who knows? Just got to figure out a way to push across at least one. That is a very fast pitch, fastball to high and all the way to the backstop. 1-0 on Hansen, who was showing bunt. It's going to be tough to bunt a pitch, to be honest, with this velocity. If you're able to lucky and maybe get an off-speed pitch, you might be able to lay one down. The pitch swings and fouls it off, first base side. Count moves even 1-1 on Hansen. Hansen trying to help out her own cause. The senior up there at the plate takes a pitch over but high, 2-1. DeRoche takes a step back to the back side of the circle, grabs the rosin bag quickly before stepping back on the rubber and looking in. Delivers a 2-1. That's at the knees for a strike, and the count moves even. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Hansen. Nobody on, nobody out. Top of the second inning. Class A South final. Winner plays the winner of Hamden Academy and Lewiston on Saturday. High fly ball, right center field, and over there is Sadie Collins, the right fielder, to make the catch, and Hansen is retired. A rare fielding opportunity for a Cheverus defender this season, and 1 out here in the second. And that'll bring up Catherine Lopresti, the left fielder for Bonny Eagle. So Hansen able to put it in play, but Collins able to track it down in the alley. Lopresti up there, open stance, shows bunt, pulls it back, and the fastball's high, 1-0 on Lopresti. No score, top of the second. DeRoche's next offering, swing and a miss, and the count moves even, 1-1. DeRoche looking in, and her 1-1. Little pop-up behind home plate, that's going to be landing foul. So the count moves to 1 ball and 2 strikes on Lopresti. We are in a scoreless game in the top of the second. 1 out, nobody on for Bonny Eagle. Now the right-hander's next pitch. Fastball, and they ring her up on the outside corner. Strike 3 call, 4th strikeout of the game for DeRoche. 2 away here in the second. That'll bring up Lily Regan. The designated player, number 20 for the Scots. Regan steps in that right-handed hitter's batter's box with 2 outs, and the base is empty here in the top of the second. And DeRoche's delivery is low and inside for a ball, 1-0 on Regan. And the next offering paints the corner for a strike, count even, 1-1. Scoreless game. Both pitchers looking good. And the next pitch. That is going to be off the mark just a bit. I'm not sure where exactly that missed, actually. 2-1. Might have been a little higher outside, but did not miss by much. 2-1 on Regan. That's a strike, so the count now even. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs, base is empty. We're in the top of the second. DeRoche, her 2-2. Ooh, time was called. Unclear. We're clarifying something with the Cheverus bench. The count is indeed 2 balls and 2 strikes on Lily Regan, the pitch. That is strike 3 call. That outside corner, pretty tough to hit. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. 5 strikeouts through 2 innings for Addison DeRoche. We go to the bottom of the second. No score, Bonny Eagle and Cheverus on the NFHS network.
Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
Well, if Bonny Eagle is to win this game, they're going to have to do something that no team has done against Cheverus all year, which is score more than one run. In fact, they'll have to score more than 2 runs. They are down 2-0 as we go to the top of the third. It'll be Emily Ireland, Lily Parker, and Leah Curtis, the 7, 8, and 9 hitters, due up against Addison DeRoche, who has struck out 5 of the 6 hitters she's faced so far. And Ireland will try to get something started against the junior ace of Cheverus here in the top of the third inning. 2-0 Stags lead, and the pitch on the way. It's a fastball high, 1-0 on Ireland. Only Westbrook, Gorham, as that delivery is a called strike. Sanford and South Portland have scored even 1 run against Cheverus this year. Everyone else has been shut out. 1 ball and 1 strike, and the next offering. That is a called strike 2, and the count is 1-2 on Ireland. It is 2-0 Stags. We are in the top of the third. DeRoche's next pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That is 6 strikeouts now for DeRoche, and that'll bring up Lily Parker. Parker, the right-handed hitting first baseman, steps in. And shows bunt, pulls it back. Fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1 on Parker. Sadie Collins, a 2-out, 2 RBI single. The difference right now, swing and a miss here, and the count is 0-2 on Parker. DeRoche's next offering, up high and outside. So it's 1 ball and 2 strikes on Parker. Leah Curtis is next. The 1-2, fouled straight back. We'll do it again. Still 1-2 on Parker. That was a much better swing than previously from the Bonny Eagle senior captain up there at the plate. As DeRoche looks in and delivers the 1-2, and it's fouled away. First base side, so Parker hanging in there against DeRoche. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Time is called. And there appears to be a ball possibly loose on the field, which they will address. 1-2 here on Lily Parker. Bonny Eagles still looking for their first base runner, trailing 2-0. We're in the top of the third inning. DeRoche, her 1-2. Swing and a miss. That is 7 strikeouts, and that'll bring up Leah Curtis, the number 9 hitter for Bonny Eagle. Curtis is a junior, playing right field today for the Scots. The pitch to her is a called strike at the knees, 0-1 on Curtis. Only 1 Scots put the ball in play. Bella Hansen flew out to right field in the second. The 0-1, swing and a miss, and the count moves to 0-2. Right-hander's 0-2 pitch. Got a piece of it, fouls it off, and we'll do it again. Still 0-2 on Curtis. First regional final for Bonny Eagle since 1995. But they've run up against a team from Cheverus that is quite dominant. The next offering is high and outside, 1-2. And all centers around their ace pitcher, the junior Addison DeRoche, looking to win a second state championship. Her next offering, swing and a miss, strike three. She has struck out 8 of the first 9 batters she has faced. 9 up, 9 down. We are through 2.5 here at USM in the Class A South final with the score, Cheverus 2 and Bonny Eagle nothing. Back in a moment here on the NFHS Network.
Sports give kids so much more than wins and losses. They build confidence, teamwork, leadership, resilience, lessons that prepare them for success in school, in careers, and in life. None of that matters if kids aren't safe. A concussion, an injury, or unsafe conditions can end a child's sports journey too soon. Safe Sports Network is there, on the sidelines, in schools, and in our community, preventing injuries, responding to emergencies, and guiding kids safely back to the games they love. With every donation, you're not just funding a program, you're protecting kids' futures. You're investing in safer fields, gyms, and rinks. Please join us. Support Safe Sports Network, because every child deserves to play safe.
Bottom of the third inning. It'll be Cameron Gagnon at the top of the order here for the Stags. Gagnon, the leadoff batter, 0-for-1, flew out to center field in the bottom of the first inning. The delivery to her, off speed, and a good one from Hansen for a called strike. 0-1. Gagnon, DeRoche, and LaMontagne due up. Top of the lineup for the Stags, who lead 2-0 based on the 2 RBI single by Sadie Collins. Delivery here is a fastball high, so the count is even 1-1 on Gagnon. Bella Hansen was so close to getting out of that jam, but Collins coming up big, swinging the first pitch she saw and ripping a single in the right center to score 2. The 1-1. That is a little outside. 2 balls and 1 strike on Gagnon. Hansen stepping back on the rubber, looking in for the signs and delivering the 2-1. Up high and outside, so it's 3-1. And again, it was a leadoff walk that hurt her in the second. Trying to avoid that here in the third, but it's 3 balls and 1 strike here. And the 3-1 offering to Gagnon. That is a called strike, and Gagnon thought it might have been ball 4, but instead it's a full count, 3-2 on the 9th grader up there at the plate for Cheverus. And now Hansen's payoff. Another off speed, but that one is low and in. That is ball 4. So, second straight inning where a leadoff walk is issued by Hansen. And here comes DeRoche, who struck out swinging her last time up, but is certainly a dangerous hitter. Leadoff walk came around to score last inning. They often do. Now DeRoche steps in that right-handed hitter's batter's box. Hansen delivers. Late on the fastball, runners going, the throw, and safe. Stolen base for Gagnon. 0-1 the count on DeRoche. Close play at second, but yep, she was in there. Look at the replay. Good throw by Toomey. Good effort by Bryant for the tag, but Gagnon definitely beat it. The 0-1 looking to bunt, and that's a high pitch, and chasing her back to second is Toomey. 1 ball and 1 strike on DeRoche. Runner at second and nobody out. We are in the bottom of the third. Cheverus already with a 2-0 lead, looking for more. Hansen's delivery. This time a bunt, and oh, it's going to roll into shallow left. Base hit. It's 3-0 Cheverus. Didn't quite get into left, but it certainly got past Ireland at third, and Bryant, all she could do was pick it up deep on the infield. There was no one home. Great execution by DeRoche, and Gagnon easily scores from second base on the play. And they're gonna make a pitching change here. So Bonny Eagle is gonna bring in Regan, the designated player, to pitch. So Regan will pitch now for Bonny Eagle. As Hansen, who started off so well, well, at least for now, you can re-enter in softball, but for now, we'll no longer be pitching. So, Lily Regan is a sophomore. Hansen, the senior captain, and now they bring in the sophomore Lily Regan. 3-0 Cheverus with the lead.
Now on the mound for Bonny Eagle, number 20, Lily Regan.
Regan is in. She's a designated player, now in to pitch. And Haley LaMontagne, the batter, popped out to the catcher her last time up. Runner at first, nobody out, the pitch. And that's a called strike from Regan, 0-1 on LaMontagne. So a very well placed bunt.
Number 6, center fielder, Haley LaMontagne.
By the way, we have a runner over at first for the pitcher. Ground ball to third. They'll go to second for 1. That's all they'll get. They'll get the courtesy runner. That was Murphy, Gianna Murphy. And so it'll be 5-4 on the fielder's choice. And there's one away. That'll bring up Abby Kelly, who had that leadoff walk in the second and came around to score. Leadoff walk has now scored twice in this game.
Now at bat for Cheverus, first baseman number 11, Abby Kelly.
And there's one out and a runner at first. LaMontagne over at first base. Pitch on the way, and looks like I called that a ball. Yep. 1-0 on Kelly. We have a group of people somewhat partially blocking my view, but I'm doing my best, folks. 1-0. The next delivery is a called strike, and the count is even 1-1 on Kelly. Runner at first, 1 out, 3-0, the lead for Cheverus now. And the next pitch. Fly ball, that is going to be a foul ball out of play on the first base side, and the count now 1-2 on Kelly. Two in the second, one more in the third now for the Stags. Leadoff walks have certainly been the key. Next delivery is a fastball high outside. Also some very good bunting by Cheverus in this game. A couple that have gone for hits past the Bonny Eagle defense. Count listed as 2-2 here with a runner at first and 1 out. The pitch on the way from Regan. Fouled away, he'll do it again. Three runs on 3 hits for Cheverus. A couple of leadoff walks mixed in. Pitch on the way is a floater right side, and a good effort Might ricocheted off a fan. Foul ball. And we'll do it again. Still 2-2. Good effort by Leah Curtis out there in right field. Couldn't quite get to it. Regan trying to win this battle with Kelly here. Who, again, walked and scored last time. The pitch on the way. Kelly takes low. Full count now, 3-2. One out, one in. Runner at first. Full count on Abby Kelly, the cleanup hitter for Cheverus. LaMontagne over there at first base, the payoff. Popped up, foul territory, and over the dugout and out of play. Long at bat here from Abby Kelly, the junior cleanup hitter for the Cheverus Stags. Undefeated in the state of Maine this year. Full count. And the pitch. All the way to the backstop for ball 4. So, LaMontagne will go to second, Kelly to first. Her second walk of the game. 2 on, 1 out, 1 in, and Anna Goodman, who singled and scored last inning, steps to the plate. Goodman, a senior captain for Cheverus. Already up 3-0, looking for more here in the bottom of the third against the new pitcher for Bonny Eagle, Lily Regan, the sophomore. And Regan's pitch. Runners go, swung on and missed. The throw to third, not going to be in time, double steal. I think the playbook is pretty simple for Cheverus. They want to put pressure on the Bonny Eagle defense any way they can, whether it be bunting or stealing bags once they get runners on. 0-1 on Goodman. Second and third, 1 out, 1 in. And the 0-1. Fouled back, and the count is 0-2 on Goodman. Lily Regan on in relief of Hanson. Ahead in the count here against Goodman. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Popped up. Right side of the infield. Story calls for it and makes the catch. So Goodman is retired, 2 away. And that'll bring up Kylie Lampson, the senior shortstop, who had a sacrifice bunt her last time up. So no official at bat.
Number 2, Kylie Lamson.
2 big insurance runs out there. The delivery is fastball that is up and away, 1-0. A 3-0 lead is pretty safe with DeRoche, but a 5-0 lead would be really safe. The delivery is fouled back. Count 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 2 on in scoring position. 1 run already in here in the third. Regan, or 1-1. That is outside. They appeal, and she went around. The Cheverus fans are outraged, but the count's going to be 1-2. And John Eisenhart not too pleased either. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Second and third, bottom third, the pitch. Fouled off, and we'll do it again. Still 1-2 on Lampson. Regan trying to limit the damage to only the 1 run that came around earlier after Gagnon drew the leadoff walk, stole second, and scored on the bunt single by DeRoche. The pitch is a little bit outside, so the count is even 2-2 on Lampson. Regan into her motion, the 2-2 line drive. high, but right at Parker, who makes the catch, and the inning's over. So good job by Regan. She does limit them to that one run that scored earlier off of Hansen. One run in the inning on just the one hit. There were no errors in the inning, and in the end they left a couple in scoring position. We go to the fourth. Cheverus has a 3-0 lead over Bonny Eagle here on the NFHS Network.
Are you looking to play sports in college? Almost every college recruiting website recommends having a highlight video as one of the top 3 crucial recruiting tools. In fact, 93% of college coaches we surveyed said they watch a recruit's highlight video as part of their player assessments. Our sole purpose is to make you look good. Our highlight videos include an athlete bio and accolade page, stop motion, and player highlight. The video is not done until you are completely satisfied and say it's done. We also upload to YouTube or whatever recruiting platform you use. The highlight guy can also film your high school or club games to capture you in action, resulting in amazing footage that you can use to help create your highlight video. We have the expertise to help you get recruited. Check out our website at thehighlightguy.com or contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com to get started on your path to playing sports in college.
Addison DeRoche back out there in the circle for Cheverus as we go to the top of the fourth inning. Top of the order due up for Bonny Eagle. It'll be Leah Story, Madison Weeks, and Reese Bryant. As DeRoche has retired the first 9 batters she has faced, she has struck out 8 of them. And Story, who struck out swinging in the top of the first inning, will try to get something started against the junior right-hander, who has looked as dominant as ever here in the Class A South Regional Final. Today's MPA Class A South Regional Final is brought to you by THG Sports Network in conjunction with the NFHS Network. 3 runs on 3 hits for Cheverus. No runs, no hits so far for Bonny Eagle. Leah Story's probably the best hitter they have. She hit over 500 last year and really an excellent slap hitter at the top of their lineup. The pitch on the way to Story, and she'll take a strike on the inside corner. 0-1 on the second baseman for Bonny Eagle. Story trying to set the table here for Bonny Eagle in the top of the fourth inning. The pitch, and she'll slap it foul, third base side, and she's in the hole here. No balls and 2 strikes against Addison DeRoche, who's got those 8 strikeouts already. We are in the top of the fourth inning. Bonny Eagle trying to get a base runner, trying to scratch and claw their way back in it. Delivery's a fastball high, 1-2. It's been a breakthrough season for this Bonny Eagle program, but they've run into one of the best pitchers Maine has ever seen in softball. The next offering, slapped foul behind home plate, still 1-2 on Leah Story, who's battling here against Addison DeRoche. DeRoche steps back on the rubber, looks in, and delivers the 1-2. A little bit outside, good eye. DeRoche wanted that one, but did not get it, and the count is even 2-2 on Story. Story, a left-handed hitting junior, and that one missed, so the count runs full, 3-2. A rare full count here. It's happened before in this game, but she swings and misses, strike 3. 9 strikeouts for DeRoche. And that'll bring up Madison Weeks, who struck out swinging in the first. Weeks, the center fielder, senior captain up there against the junior DeRoche, who delivers. A bunt attempt, covering as a second baseman, and they get her. That's one way not to strike out. Bunt the ball, 1-4 on the put out. 2 away, and that'll bring up Reese Bryant. Tough to get a bunt down, but she did. However, good job by DeRoche to field her position. Good job by Goodman to cover the bag as Kelly was coming in. Bryant struck out looking in the first, 0 for 1. Open stance, right-handed bat. The pitch to her. Big swing and a miss. 0-1 on Bryant. 3-0 Cheverus leads. We are in the top of the fourth inning in the Class A South Regional Final here. Winner goes to the state championship game on Saturday. The 0-1. High pop-up, first base side. That is foul and out of play. 0-2 on Bryant. DeRoche looking for strikeout number 10. That one, though, all the way to the backstop. So the count moves to 1-2 on Bryant.
She's in Alabama with the sisters.
DeRoche ready. Her 1-2. That is, again, very high and wide. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes on Bryant. A little wildness here, but she still hasn't walked anybody in this game. And she has struck out 9, has not allowed a base runner. 2 balls and 2 strikes on the right-handed hitting shortstop for Bonny Eagle, Reese Bryant. The 2-2. Fouled back. We'll do it again. Still 2-2 on Bryant. Bonny Eagle trails 3-0. We're in the top of the fourth. Normally 3-0 would not be a lot to be worried about, but Cheverus has not given up more than 1 run in a game this season. That delivery is off the mark, so we got another full count here, 3-2 on Bryant. The payoff pitch on the way. Fouled back, Bryant hanging in there, still 3-2. On the junior shortstop for Bonny Eagle. University of Maine commit up there at the plate. Against the Florida State commit in the circle. 3-2. One more time. Got her swinging. That is 10 strikeouts through 4 innings for Addison DeRoche. She has retired all 12 batters she has faced. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Cheverus with a 3-0 lead over Bonny Eagle here on the NFHS Network. Welcome back in. We are at the University of Southern Maine, the home of the Huskies. But today, we got some high school softball for you. Cheverus and Bonny Eagle. It's the Class A South Regional Final. The winner advances to Saturday's state championship game. That's at Central Maine Community College. First things first, Cheverus, Bonny Eagle. Bottom of the fourth inning, it's Cheverus 3, Bonny Eagle nothing. Addison DeRoche has been her usual dominant self so far in this one. And Regan, the second pitcher used today by Bonny Eagle, delivers a pitch that misses outside 1-0 to Anna Kennedy Jensen, leading things off for Cheverus here. The senior struck out her last time up swinging. The pitch on the way here is a ball, 2-0 now on Kennedy Jensen. Two balls, no strikes. It's Kennedy Jensen, Collins, and Brown due up. This ground ball is a foul ball on the first base side. Regan was able to limit the Stags in the third. She entered the game after a run had already scored and no further damage in that frame. So it's 3-0. 2 in the second, 1 in the third for Cheverus. The pitch here is a called strike. So the count is even 2-2 on Kennedy Jensen. This is the bottom of the order for Cheverus. Now the right-hander ready and the 2-2. Line drive, base hit right field. She had to hustle because Curtis came up thinking about throwing to first, but decided better of it. A single for Anna Kennedy Jensen as she runs through the bag. One on, and this is the third straight inning they've had the leadoff batter aboard. And that'll bring up Sadie Collins, who has probably the biggest hit of this game in the second inning. With 2 outs and 2 on, she delivered a 2 RBI single to put them up 2-0. The delivery is a called strike on the outside corner, 0-1 on Collins. So she's 1 for 1 with that 2 RBI single. 0-1 the count here. And now Collins is going to go over to talk with her third base coach about what they want to do. Bunt here, back to the circle. The throw to first, going to be in time. They go to second with it, but safe at second. So it's going to be 1-4 on the put out to get the Collins on the sacrifice. Kennedy Jensen safely in at second base. 1 out, and Maddie Brown is due up, but I don't think they're going to have her hit. They're going to have someone else step into the batter's box here. So we'll see who it is in a moment. It looks like Temperance Lovejoy is going to emerge from the flex position, the catcher, and get a chance to hit here for the DP. So yes, it'll be the Temperance Lovejoy, the catcher, the 9th grader, will get a chance to hit here for her first plate appearance. So the flex enters to hit for the DP. Temperance Lovejoy takes the pitch outside for a ball. 1-0. 1 on in scoring position, 1 out, bottom of the fourth. Cheverus up 3-0. Regan looking in for the signs. Checking her armband for the code, and the pitch on the way here is a little bit high and outside, so it's 2-0 on Lovejoy. Next offering is fouled off, first base side. And the count is 2-1. That one bounces in and goes all the way to the backstop, so the runner moves up 60 feet. So it's 3-1. The wild pitch moves Kennedy Jensen up to third. And Lovejoy has a very good hitter's count here. Next offering is looped foul on the first base side. So the count is now full 3-2. Next offering. Ground ball back to the circle, and they'll go to first with it. Oh, that's really surprising because they would have had the runner in a rundown between third and home. Like they had her. They had her dead to rights, but they took the out at first. The run will score, and it's 4-0 in favor of Cheverus, as that's the second out of the inning. So Lovejoy gets an RBI out of that one. Top of the order now for Gagnon coming up. It was fielded cleanly by Regan, and they had the runner, Kennedy Jensen, dead to rights between third and home, but they just went to first, and she's able to score. So Gagnon, who walked and scored last time up, coming to the plate here. And that first pitch was a strike, so it's 0-1. Delivery is a ground ball to short on one big hop. Throw to first a little high, but a good leaping grab by Parker. Gets her foot back on the bag. Play made, 6-3 on the put out side retire. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left. We go now to the 5th inning of play. The score is Cheverus 4 and Bonny Eagle 0 here on the NFHS Network.
Hi, this is Deb Cody with the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I have a passion for helping people, and I love to help people with their real estate goals, whether it's buying, selling, or investing. I'm licensed in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine, and work with an incredible team, the Dow Group, which has been the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire for the past several years. Collectively, the team has sold over $1 billion worth of real estate in the past 20 years. If you're curious to know what the local market is like in your area, feel free to reach out via my website, deb.thedowgroup.com, and let's get connected.
We're headed now to the top of the 5th inning as Bonny Eagle is hoping to try to figure out Addison DeRoche out there in the circle, who has retired all 12 batters she has faced, 10 of them via the strikeout. She will face Bella Hansen, Catherine Lepresti, and Lily Regan here in the inning. As actually, yes, this will be Bella Hansen to lead things off. Hansen started the game in the circle for Bonny Eagle. She flew out to right field her last time up. She's the one player who has not struck out while also not bunting. Delivery is a strike called, 0-1 on Hansen. Weeks did not strike out last inning, but she also bunted the ball. Fly out to right for Hansen in the second. Delivery to her is a strike call, so the count is 0-2. So Hansen in the hole here, and the pitch. Strike 3 call. So and DeRoche responds by striking out on 3 straight pitches for strikeout number 11, and that'll bring up Lepresti. Or will it? We're going to have a pinch hitter. Pinch hitter here. Nevaeh Hagerman will pinch hit. This is not Catherine Lepresti. This is Nevaeh Hagerman. Hagerman will pinch hit, a junior. So Hagerman is the pinch hitter, a right-handed bat, a junior stepping in. Hagerman will try to get something going, takes a strike there on the outside corner. And the 0-1. Fouled straight back, and the count moves to 0-2. Delivery is way outside, so the count moves to 1-2. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the pinch hitter, Hagerman. Trying to get something going with 1 out and nobody on here in the top of the 5th. Fly ball, foul territory, and it lands foul on the warning track, so we'll do it again. Still 2-2. And her next pitch on the way. High heat, swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to begin the 5th, and Regan due up. This will be Regan to bat. 12 strikeouts now. Regan struck out looking back in the 2nd. Still no base runners for Bonny Eagle. That delivery misses for a ball. 1-0. Regan. Now her counterpart in the circle for Bonny Eagle. And the 1-0 on the way. Swing and a miss. Count moves even 1-1. That pitch misses, so it's 2-1 on Regan. Next offering. Fouled straight back. We'll do it again. Or probably, actually, no, now it's 2-2. It's 2-1. Now it's 2-2. Count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Lily Regan. 2 outs. Nobody on. We're in the top of the 5th. 4-0 Cheverus. And the pitch. That is right down the middle. Strike 3 call, and DeRoche strikes out the side. 5 innings of perfect softball so far from Madison DeRoche. She has struck out 13 batters out of 15 possible hitters to strike out so far in this game. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Cheverus with a 4-0 lead over Bonny Eagle here on the NFHS Network.
Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
Aaron Morse with you here at the University of Southern Maine as we move along to the bottom of the 5th inning here in the Class A South Final with Cheverus leading Bonny Eagle by a score of 4-0. Cheverus was able to push across another run in the bottom of the 4th. Look to add our lead here at the bottom of the 5th as Madison DeRoche gets a nice round of applause as she'll lead things off against Regan here. Delivery on the way to DeRoche is a little bit low and outside for a ball. DeRoche has a bunt single in the 3rd that drove in a run. She's 1 for 2 in this game. And the next offering is high and outside, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. And the next pitch to DeRoche is high and outside. DeRoche is not only a Florida State commit. I was reading, she's actually the number 4 ranked recruit for her class. She's a junior in the entire country. So no shame for Bonny Eagle not being able to hit her so far in this game. The delivery is off the mark for ball 4. She's also quite a good hitter, and she'll take a walk here. Haley Lamontagne coming to the plate. Reached on that fielder's choice last time. She also popped out. She's 0 for 2. They're going to do another courtesy runner for the pitcher DeRoche. It'll be Jana Murphy again. Murphy will run for her. I asked actually the coaches before the game, how many no-hitters has DeRoche thrown in her career? And they said, we don't know. It's a lot. So they don't even count how many. She's thrown about 6 perfect games, I think, based on what I've been looking at. Including one last year, by the way, in the playoffs. The Class A semifinal last year. They didn't even win state last year, but they did have a perfect game in this Class A semifinal. Class A South semifinal. Delivery here is a foul ball back to the net by Lamontagne. And in that game, that was against Kennebunk, and she had 18 strikeouts in that game out of 21 possible batters in a perfect game. So, yeah, this is kind of old hat for her a little bit. 1 ball, 1 strike on Lamontagne. And delivery is low and outside from Regan. Maine has seen some incredible athletes in recent years, of course, with Cooper Flagg coming out of the state of Maine, and now, of course, starring in the NBA. Here's a high pop-up first base side, and a nice catch. Charging in, Lily Parker, the senior captain, with a nice play on that bunt attempt. So Lamontagne is out. DeRoche, who reached on that walk, obviously Murphy's now over at first. Murphy has to hold. And here's Abby Kelly. Kelly has walked twice today and has scored a run. Regan delivers, and it's over but high. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Low. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. We are in the bottom of the 5th. It is 4-0 Cheverus. Bonny Eagle competing pretty well, all things considered, because, again, Cheverus' smallest margin of victory this year is 4 runs. Delivery is called strike here, and they are undefeated within Maine. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out, runner at first. Delivery is outside, 3-1 on Kelly. Scarborough lost 4-0 to Cheverus on the 26th of May. Smallest margin of victory. Next delivery. Called strike. Crowd not happy. Mostly Cheverus fans at this point. 3-2 on Abby Kelly. Runner at first, 1 out, bottom of the 5th. 4-0 Cheverus leads. Regan's pitch. That is in the dirt. Ball 4. A couple walks here in the inning. 2 on. 1 out. And a Goodman due up. Let's see if they make a pitching change. They've already made 1 pitching change today. They have a variety of pitchers they can go to. Their shortstop, Bryant, also pitches. Well, let's see what they do here. Right now, they appear to be talking. We are in the bottom of the 5th. Cheverus got 2 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, 1 more in the 4th. It's been adding to their lead. Wow. DeRoche has been doing her thing in the circle. And Mound Conference over. Regan will try to buckle down against Goodman, who has singled and scored and also popped out today, 1 for 2. Two on for Cheverus with 1 away, bottom of the 5th, up 4-0. pitch. Fouled straight back, 0-1 on Goodman. I think their coach might have wanted her to bunt there. I'm not sure, but let's see. She'll step back in. Nope, swinging away. Fouled off. 0-2 on Goodman. Now, definitely swinging away. 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 2 on for the Cheverus Stags. Winners of the state championship, not last year, but 2 years ago. And the 0-2. Ground ball slowly hit to second. Oh, and it slips past Story. And a run's going to score, and it's 5-0 Cheverus. It was just a tricky play because the runner kind of screened her a little bit. Abby Kelly was sort of in her way, and she sort of was trying to negotiate both the runner and the ball and just misplayed the ball, and it went by her. They say it's a hit, and it's going to score a run here to add to the Cheverus lead. So Goodman an RBI single, and now Kylie Lamson to the plate. Delivery is low and inside for a ball, 1-0.
Number 2, shortstop, Kylie Lamson.
First time these two teams played, it was a 6-0 Cheverus win. Right now it's 5-0 Cheverus. The delivery here is on the outside corner for a strike, 1-1 on Lamson. Next pitch. One hopper back to the circle. They'll go to first to get the sure out. 1-3 on the put out. Runners move up 60 feet. So Kelly at third, Goodman at second, and that'll bring up Anna Kennedy Jensen with 2 outs and 2 on in scoring position. Kennedy Jensen has singled and scored today. Has also struck out 1 for 2. Anna Kennedy Jensen at the plate, and that pitch was a ball. Low and in. 1-0, they count. Next offering, but outside, so it's 2-0 now on Kennedy Jensen. Next pitch. Up high, 3-0. Sadie Collins, who's 2 out, 2 RBI single in the second, put Cheverus ahead initially in this game, and they've added to that since. Waits on deck. Delivery here is on the inside corner for a called strike, 3-1 on Kennedy Jensen. 2 outs and 2 on in scoring position. 5-0 Cheverus with the lead now. And the pitch. That is low, ball 4. So the bases are loaded for Collins, who is 1 for 1, the 2 RBI single, and also has a sacrifice bunt today. Bases loaded, 2 away. Cheverus already up 5-0. We are in the bottom of the 5th. The pitch. Big swing and a miss that time from Collins. Collins steps back in that right-handed hitter's batter's box. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Count now goes to 0-2 on Collins. 3 walks in the inning have certainly hurt Regan's case. Unlucky on that ground ball that snuck by Story over there at second, though. Now the 0-2. Outside. 1-2 the count now on Collins. 5 runs on 5 hits in this game for Cheverus. They've certainly taken advantage of most of their opportunities. 1-2. Looped down the right field line. Foul ground, out of play. Still 1-2. They have left a few people on base here and there, but nothing that has hurt them too much. And as I said before, like, they don't give up any runs, so if they score 1 or 2 runs, that is enough. And they normally score much more. Looper, good play that time. Story ranging to her left over towards the first base line to make the catch. And the sides retire, but not before Cheverus pushes across another run. Another leadoff walk comes around to score. That is 3 leadoff walks that have come around to score in this game. 1 run, 1 hit, and they do leave the bases loaded. We go to the 6th inning of play. Cheverus up 5-0 over Bonny Eagle in the Class A South final here on the NFHS Network.
Sports give kids so much more than wins and losses. They build confidence, teamwork, leadership, resilience, lessons that prepare them for success in school, in careers, and in life. None of that matters if kids aren't safe. A concussion, an injury, or unsafe conditions can end a child's sports journey too soon. Safe Sports Network is there, on the sidelines, in schools, and in our community, preventing injuries, responding to emergencies, and guiding kids safely back to the games they love. With every donation, you're not just funding a program, you're protecting kids' futures. You're investing in safer fields, gyms, and rinks. Please join us. Support Safe Sports Network, because every child deserves to play safe.
Aaron Morse with you here at the University of Southern Maine, hosting the Class A South final between Cheverus and Bonny Eagle. We are headed to the top of the 6th inning, and Cheverus has a 5-0 lead. It's been the Addison DeRoche show. Addison DeRoche, their ace pitcher, has faced the minimum. She has faced 15 batters through 5 innings, has not allowed a base runner, and has struck out 13 of those 15 batters. As Bella Hansen has a fly out in the 2nd, and Madison Weeks bunted the ball and was thrown out in the 4th, and everyone else has struck out in this game. It will not be Emily Ireland. It will be number 13. That is Peyton Campobasso to lead things off. Campobasso is a sophomore. Campobasso will get a chance. The first pitch, though, I believe she went after it for strike 1. So I'll try anyone here. Campobasso, the fly ball to center. It's going to be caught, so she avoids the strikeout, but a play made out there in center field by LaMontagne. 16 in a row retired by DeRoche, and that'll bring up Lily Parker. Parker is 0 for 1. She struck out swinging in the 3rd. It's a minor victory. That ball was hit pretty well out to right center, but LaMontagne was right there. Delivery is a fastball on the inside corner for a strike. And they have, and if you look at the Cheverus outfielders, they're all shaded way over to the right, because if you do make contact against this fastball, you're going to be late, and you're going to go the opposite way with it. Here's a bunt attempt. That is a foul ball. Foul ball on the bunt attempt, so it's 0-2 on Lily Parker. So LaMontagne was already shaded way over in the right center, and you look at Cameron Gagnon is playing left center field. So if somehow she turns on one and hits it to straightaway left, it'll fall in, but it's unlikely. You have Sadie Collins playing basically shallow right field, almost hugging the line. Next offering, fastball high and off the glove of Lovejoy. 1-2. It's got to be interesting for Lovejoy, a 9th grader, coming in having to catch a future Florida State pitcher who throws some serious heat. I doubt she's caught someone with this type of velocity before in her life. Delivery here is a fastball high and outside, 2-2 on Parker. Not too many have gone by her, though. Done a good job. 2 balls, 2 strikes. DeRoche's pitch. Swing and a miss. 14 strikeouts for Addison DeRoche, 2 away. And let's see, is that going to be Leah Curtis or someone else? Someone else. This is Nora Spires, a sophomore. Spires will pinch hit. Getting everyone in the game here. So Spires is pinch hitting for Bonny Eagle with 2 outs in the 6th. First pitch, strike one. 0-1 on Spires. We are in the top of the 6th inning. It is 5-0 Cheverus. And the next offering. Spires looking to bunt. Throw to first, going to be in time. Trying to put the pressure on that defense, but it's no problem for the Cheverus infield. They're able to make the play, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. That is 18 up, 18 down. We head now to the bottom of the 6th inning with your score, Cheverus 5, Bonny Eagle 0 here on the NFHS Network.
Hi, this is Ryan from Earth Tech Systems in Harvard, Massachusetts, taking a look at the first step of our geothermal installation. Let's go check it out.
Bottom of the 6th inning here in the Class A South Final. Today's MPA Class A Regional Final is brought to you by the THG Sports Network in conjunction with the NFHS Network. Regan back in the circle for Bonny Eagle. Misses the first pitch here with the ball, and it is Temperance Lovejoy at the plate again for Cheverus. Her second plate appearance. She grounded out last time. Fouls that one off 1-1 on Lovejoy. Started the game in the flex and now hitting for the DP. Has been catching the whole time. 1 ball, 1 strike on her. And the next offering is low and inside. 2-1. The count on Lovejoy. Now the right-hander ready in the 2-1. Low, 3-1. Walks have been the bugaboo for Bonny Eagle pitching today. As I mentioned earlier, leadoff walks in particular. 3 of them have come around to score. The 5 runs that have been scored by Cheverus. It's going to be a lot closer without the leadoff walks. And unfortunately for Bonny Eagle, there's another one. Another leadoff base on balls. Leadoff walk in the 2nd, scored. Leadoff walk in the 3rd, scored. Leadoff walk in the 5th, scored. Every leadoff walk has scored. And that'll bring up top of the order here. Let's see who they got. Well, they're going to maybe run for the catcher, perhaps. They're talking about something here. The lineup. We are in the bottom of the 6th. Cheverus up 5-0. I think they're going to run with the DP, yeah. So they're just switching it back and forth. Maddie Brown, the DP, will run for the flex. So Brown will run over at first, and now Gagnon will bat. Gagnon has walked and scored today. She was the leadoff walk back in the 3rd inning. She's 0 for 2 at the plate. The 9th grader coming up for Cheverus. For the bottom of the 6th, Cheverus up 5-0. And the pitch is fouled straight back. Runner was going. 0-1 on Gagnon. Bonny Eagle's been trying to get a runner on some way, somehow with some of these bunts, but they haven't been able to do it. Trying to avoid a perfect game. Cheverus has been executing really well. Delivery here is a called strike. 0-2 on Gagnon. Bonny Eagle will get one more chance in the top of the 7th. Against DeRoche, we believe is going for her 7th career perfect game. The stats are a little hazy there. Delivery is a little bit outside. 1-2 on Gagnon. She's only a junior, so that's that's pretty crazy. The 1-2. One hopper to third. They'll go to second for one, and the relay not going to be in time. A good job getting the lead runner as they were able to get it over to Story at second, covering. That was Ireland back in the game at third base, making the play on that ground ball. So fielder's choice 5-4 on the put out, and Gagnon's safe over at first. Here's DeRoche, who at the plate today has that sweet bunt single that drove in Gagnon back in the third, and has also walked and scored. Actually, her courtesy runner scored, so she's 1 for 2 with that single. Pitch on the way to her is a fastball high, 1-0. Addison DeRoche. One of the top softball prospects in the entire country. Takes a strike at the knees. 1-1. And since she's already committed to Florida State, I don't see why she wouldn't play at Cheverus next year also. Remember, Cooper Flagg was 1 year at Maine and then went to Florida for the rest of his high school. That ball is crushed, but foul. That ball, the crowd oohing and awing. She was a little bit out in front, but did crush that ball foul. 1-2. On DeRoche. Regan toes the rubber and delivers. And that one's just popped up a little bit. Could be trouble, but backing out the shortstop, Bryant, nice play, makes the catch. So they get DeRoche out, 2 away. And now LaMontagne coming up. 0 for 3 in this one. And the pitch on the way to her. Rip foul, third base side, 0-1. 5 runs on 5 hits for the Stags. Runner at first here with 2 outs. The runner is Brown. No, pardon me. The runner is Gagnon. They got Brown on the force out. Delivery is outside, 1-1 on LaMontagne. Gagnon over at first. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the next pitch. Strike call, and the count moves to 1-2 on LaMontagne. Regan trying to throw a scoreless inning. It'll be the first scoreless inning thrown by a Bonny Eagle pitcher since that first inning. Cheverus has been adding to their lead each inning. And the next offering, very high. 2-2. Cheverus got 2 in the second on that 2-out, 2 RBI single by Sadie Collins. 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth. We're in the sixth. There's a runner at first, but there's 2 outs, and the count even 2-2 on LaMontagne. Regan delivers. Low and outside. The count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes on LaMontagne. The payoff pitch is low and outside, so LaMontagne draws a walk. First and second now, 2 out. Oh, and trying to go to third and safe is the runner, and then taking second on the play is LaMontagne. So call that a steal. Second and third, and now Abby Kelly will step to the plate. Second and third, 2 outs. Cheverus still trying to take those extra bases. Second and third, 2 away, up 5-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. And Abby Kelly, who has walked, if you can believe this, Abby Kelly has walked 3 times today at the plate. Very patient, takes low and outside, 1-0. Walks have definitely been the issue, whether they be leadoff walks or else. Kelly has walked 3 times. And that's 1-0 on her here. That is a strike, and the count moves even 1-1. Regan into her motion, the 1-1. Bounces in, good stop by the catcher, Toomey. 2 balls and 1 strike. Next offering is outside. 3-1. Ground ball right side, ranging over, only played up first, but she was a little late making the play, but Story does have a strong arm and is able to get Kelly running down the line. 4-3 on the putout, and the side is retired, and Regan able to put up a 0 there in the bottom of the 6th. Well done, no runs, no hits in that inning. There were a few walks she's able to work around, a few left on base there, and now last chance for Bonny Eagle. We go to the 7th. Trying to get some offense going against just a brutally tough pitcher in DeRoche. We'll have the top of the order coming up here on the top of the 7th, 5-0 Cheverus on the NFHS Network.
Are you looking to play sports in college? Almost every college recruiting website recommends having a highlight video as one of the top 3 crucial recruiting tools. In fact, 93% of college coaches we surveyed said they watch a recruit's highlight video as part of their player assessments. Our sole purpose is to make you look good. Our highlight videos include an athlete bio and accolade page, stop motion, and player highlight. The video is not done until you are completely satisfied and say it's done. We also upload to YouTube or whatever recruiting platform you use. The highlight guy can also film your high school or club games to capture you in action, resulting in amazing footage that you can use to help create your highlight video. We have the expertise to help you get recruited. Check out our website at thehighlightguy.com or contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com to get started on your path to playing sports in college.
Well, it's not like she hasn't done this before, but Hudson DeRoche is 3 outs away from perfection as we go to the 7th inning. It'll be Leah Story, Madison Weeks, and Reese Bryant due up for Bonny Eagle. 5-0 Cheverus. Story is 0 for 2. She has struck out swinging both times. She's been up today. She is probably their best hitter. A slap hitter. Let's see what she does. And she'll take here a called strike. 0-1. Next offering. Low. 1-1. 14 strikeouts for DeRoche in this one. Next offering. Base hit center field. Not even going to be a no-hitter. Single up the middle. How about that? Leah Story. First base runner, first hit of the game for Bonny Eagle. They deny DeRoche the perfect game and the no-hitter. Leah Story with a sharp single up the middle. I believe in the first time these two teams played, she was also the only player with the hit. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Delivery here to Weeks is low and outside, 1-0. Weeks has struck out and grounded out today on a bunt attempt. Nice hit up the middle, sharp single by Story. It's 5-0 Cheverus, 1 on, nobody out. Here's a bunt attempt, and it's fouled back, 1-1 on Weeks. Good job by Leah Story for Bonny Eagle. First hit of the game against Addison DeRoche. Fastball on the outside corner, and the count moves to 1-2. And the next offering. Strike 3 call. So another strikeout. 1 away. "15 strikeouts for DeRoche. And that delivery is going to be a ball to Reese Bryant, who is 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts today. Runner goes, the throw, and safe. Stolen base for a hustling Leah Story that time. I say the count is 2-0 on Bryant. Bonny Eagle thinking they wanted to die her to the shutout also. They want to push across this run here. Remember, the smallest margin for victory this year is 4 runs. That was a shutout, though, 4-0 over Scarborough for Cheverus. Right now it's 5-0, and now a mound visit for DeRoche. Maybe just because there's a runner at second. Well, I also see Athletic. No, let's see. They're just talking things over. My guess is because there's a runner at second with signs. But they have those wristbands, armbands for a reason, so they're just talking things over. Count 2-0 on Bryant. Bonny Eagle down 5-0. We're in the top of the 7th. Runner at second, 1 out. Reese Bryant at the plate. Leah Story has singled and stolen second base here in the inning. And the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Big hack by Bryant on the 2-0 pitch. Count now 2-1. Bonny Eagle not backing down against the Cheverus ace, Addison DeRoche. Trying to push across a run here. That delivery is fouled back. Count even 2-2 on Bryant. Now the right-hander ready, and the 2-2. And the fastball was outside. So the count runs full, 3-2 on Bryant, who has worked some counts in this game. I believe both her at-bats have gone to full counts. She's just been unable to convert. She struck out a couple times, but has worked those counts, certainly. Bryant steps out and takes a practice swing, now steps back in. Runner at second is Story with 1 away. The payoff. Line drive, unlucky, right at the shortstop, Lamson. That ball was smoked. Very unlucky for Bryant. She hit that ball hard. I mean, that's the hardest hit ball we've seen. I mean, Story hit her single hard, but it was on the ground. That was a line drive. Very unlucky for Bryant. And it'll be up to Bella Hansen here. 2 outs. Runner at second, the pitch. Pitch misses outside for a ball. 1-0. Hansen has flown out and struck out today. 1-0 for 2. Now the 1-0. Blown outside, 2-0. Hansen, who started the game in the circle, up there at the plate with a count 2-0 on her. And the pitch. Fouled straight back, and the count moves to 2-1. Cheverus is 1 out away from going back to the state title game, looking for their second state title in the last 3 years. Won it 2 years ago when DeRoche was a 9th grader. She's now a junior. Wyndham is no longer an issue. Though they would face the winner of a Lewiston and Hampton Academy. Delivery is low and inside. 3-1. So good hitters count for Bella Hansen with the runner at second, Leah Story. And the 3-1. Little looper, and it's going to be caught. Goodman makes the catch, and the ball game is over, and Cheverus is headed back to the state championship game. They'll be going for their second state title in the past 3 years as they have won the Class C South final by a final score of 5-0 over Bonny Eagle as Addison DeRoche throws a complete game one-hitter over the Scots in an excellent performance. She ended up striking out. I believe I had her at 15 strikeouts at the end of this one, a bunch of them. She struck out the side in the first, a pair in the second, 3 more in the third, 2 more in the fourth. She had 10 through 4 innings, 13 through 5, 14, 15 strikeouts for DeRoche in this one. A complete game one-hitter, had a perfect game into the 7th before Story had that leadoff single, but a one-hitter, certainly a dominant performance by DeRoche and a 5-0 win for Cheverus. What a season, though, for Bonny Eagle, and they certainly played their hearts out in this one. We will send it down to the field for the award ceremony, Cheverus and Bonny Eagle.
We don't have to stand it. We want our own jerseys here.
Good evening on behalf of the and our tournament sponsor, Hand Lumber Company. I want to extend our congratulations to both teams for an excellent tournament, outstanding play, and exceptional sportsmanship throughout. As you reflect on this regional tournament, may your memories be filled with pride, not just in how you played, but in how you represented yourselves, your schools, and your communities. Thank you for giving your best effort and contributing to a truly memorable event. To begin the awards presentation, I would ask that Coach Demmons of the Bonny Eagle High School Scots and his assistants, Coaches Bryant, Howe, Aaron, and Bolia, to come forward to assist in the presentation of awards.
Don't get lost, bud.
Number 1, Emily Ireland. Number 2, Captain Madison Weeks. Number 3, Leah Curtis. Number 4, Amelia Freeze. Number 5, Nora Spires. Number 6, Catherine Lepresti. Number 7, Emma Toomey. Number 8, Captain Bella Hansen. Number 9, Captain Lily Parker. Number 12, Reese Bryant. Number 13, Peyton Campabasso. Number 14, Nevaeh Hagerman. Number 18, Lila Boudreau. Number 20, Lily Regan. Number 22, Leah Story. Number 26, Lydia Wheat. Number 33, Jaden McGarry. And number 35, Haley Elwell. For the Bonny Eagle captains, please come forward. On behalf of the Maine Principals Association, it is our pleasure to present this plaque, symbolic of the 2026 Southern Maine Regional Class A Softball Runner-Up. Congratulations, Bonny. And now to present the awards to the Stags of Cheverus High School, I would ask Coach John Eisenhart and his assistants, Coaches Hendricks, and Eisenhart to please come forward and assist with the presentation of our awards. Number 1, Gianna Murphy. Number 2, Kylie Lamson. Number 3, Angelina Valiente. Number 4, Chloe Sylvester. Number 5, Madeline Clark. Number 6, Captain Haley Lamonte. Number 7, Captain Anna Kennedy Jensen. Number 8, Maddie Brown. Number 9, Anna Goodman. Captain Anna Goodman. Number 10, Avery Campbell. Number 11, Abby Kelly. Number 12, Sophia Franchosi. Number 14, Sadie Collins. Number 19, Captain Addison DeRoche. Number 20, Temperance Lovejoy. Number 22, Natalie Cobbett. Number 23, Cameron Gagnon. And managers Katie Napolitano and Ada Portola. Now will the captains please come forward. On behalf of the Maine Principals Association, I would like to present this plaque, symbolic of the 2026 Southern Maine Class A Softball Champions, to the Stags of Cheverus High School. On behalf of the Maine Principals Association and the Maine Bureau of Highway Safety, remember, in order to celebrate your achievements, you have to get home safely.
All right, congratulations to Cheverus. They are moving on to the Class A state championship game, and based off what I'm seeing on Twitter, they will actually be playing Hamden Academy, who beat Lewiston in an upset 1-0. Hamden was the 5th seed in the North. They beat the 2 seed Lewiston 1-0. So Hamden Academy has beaten the 1 seed Oxford Hills and now the 2 seed Lewiston. They were the 5th seed, so they have upset 3 straight teams. Edward Little, Oxford Hills, and now Lewiston to get to the state championship game as the 5th seed out of the North to face the top seed Cheverus out of the South. That is 1 o'clock Saturday at Central Maine Community College, and Cheverus will certainly be a tough team to beat. Addison DeRoche, she'll be pitching again, I'm sure. Complete game, 1-hit shutout, 5-0. Cheverus, your winner over Bonny Eagle. What a great season, though, of course, for Bonny Eagle. They only lost to 2 teams all year, and one of those teams they beat, of course, to get to this moment as they beat Westbrook to get to the A South final after having lost to Westbrook twice during the regular season. But in the end, Cheverus has Addison DeRoche, and she is the best pitcher Maine has seen in a long, long time. So congrats to Cheverus. And folks, today's MPA Class A Regional Final has been brought to you by THG Sports Network in conjunction with the NFHS Network. We'd like to thank the staff here at USM for their hospitality and getting us set up for this live stream. We'd also like to thank Dave Blanchard and Don Boyle at NFHS for allowing us to produce this live stream. For Steve Cody, our executive producer, my name is Aaron Morris. Thank you for watching, and take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your Tuesday night.